Hello, welcome back to my channel. So today is a really quick video kind of discussing my plans moving forward for the 2022 season. So in my last video, I said that I was going to try my hand at market bouquets since I have this wonderful space in town here. The farmer's market is just down this bike path, probably 100 yards, and then I've got all this space and all these flowers that I'm growing. So as I'm thinking about next season, I'm thinking about what types of things are going to make a good bouquet, what greens I'd like to use. I'm also thinking about my budget though. I am kind of confined to what I can purchase going into the next season because I don't have a whole ton of cash on hand that I can spend buying new seeds. So one of the things that I'm going to try is to use raspberry cane. So in this little patch behind me that we share with our neighbors grows the wild raspberries. They are the black cap varieties. There are tons and tons of canes back here. My first concern is, will it be enough? If I have a goal of 20 market bouquets per week and I'm hoping to use the raspberry canes for, 4 to 6 weeks, will I have enough canes? That is 40 stems per week times 4, 5, 6 weeks. That ends up being a pretty big number. So I'm first concerned if I can get enough out of this patch. It is fairly big, it's fairly wide, it's fairly deep, and I saw them crop up last season and they seemed pretty plentiful. So that's my first concern, is will I have enough? The second concern is pest and disease. I'm not exactly sure how these hold up to pests and the disease in our area. I know that we have a lot of Japanese beetles and I have seen some damage on the leaves. So that is my second concern. Will they be of enough quality to put in a market bouquet? The third concern is I am not a raspberry expert, so I don't know what is first year cane and what is second year cane, third year cane. I don't know if the cane will stay this green next year or if it will be darker and woodier when I go to harvest next spring. So that is the third concern. And the fourth concern is these actually put on berries. So am I going to have to get them while they're young before they produce berries? Is there something that I need to do? I don't know if berries are produced on first year cane, if they're only produced on old cane. So I've got some research ahead of me, and then I've just got some trial and error that's going to have to happen next year as I experiment with these market bouquets. So that is going to be one of the greens that I test next year, and I will be keeping all of those things in mind. Right now it seems really plentiful, and I have tested the vase life and it is really great. So I would love to be able to take advantage of this free filler that I could use for bouquets next year. So as the seasons change, I am making note of what I have on my property, what I can use. I've been cutting it, testing the vase lives, making sure that they don't turn yellow or that they don't spot up, and making sure that I am going to be providing customers next year with the highest quality greens that have the highest vase life possible. So like I said, I'm making note of the season. I'm making note of when they look their best. I'm trying to keep in mind what I'm going to try to harvest next year from this garden, and also what I'm planting next year, and whether or not they will pair well with the different greenery that we have around the property. So that's my quick little video on what I'm doing to prepare for market bouquet season next year, getting an idea of numbers, pests, quantity, etc., etc. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.